Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Isabel Pulido, and today we're going to be working on increasing our hip mobility as well as strengthening our standing side and working on our core as well. So we're just going to start by lying down on our back, and all you're going to do is you're just going to put your hands behind your head here, and I really want you to flatten your back against the floor here. Really open those elbows out, and then for the standing leg, I really want you to press into the ground. So very actively pressing here, so you're activating that glute. And then all you're going to do is you're going to straighten your right leg, and you're just going to slowly lift your leg up and down. And as you do that, I really want you to think about the movement coming from the core. So really engaging the core here and using your heel to press forward and lower. Again, really actively pressing into the ground here to activate that standing side. And so all we're going to do is we're going to go one, lift and lower, and two and lower, and three and lower, and four, good, five, and six, and seven, and last one, eight. Good. Now from here, we're going to open our right leg out to the side, and again, pressing that standing side into the ground so that you don't let yourself open here, because otherwise it's not going to do anything. So keeping it nice and square, and then bringing it up. And as you lift your leg up, so we're going to open, this is going to be one, and then use your inner thigh to bring it back. And this is two, good, and three, keep that core engaged, and four, and only go as low as you can without twisting in the hips, and five, good, six, use those inner thighs, seven, good, and one more here, eight, good. Now we're going to combine those two movements. So now we're going to lower and then use that core, lift, and press into that standing side, open, and close. Again, lower, and open, good. That counts as one, and this is two. Make sure you're breathing. Good. And three. Good. And four. And five. Good. And six. Two more. Good, seven, and open, and last one, eight. Good, and open, 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 and bring it back. Good. Now we're going to do everything on the other side, okay? So I'm just going to turn around here so you can see. So we're coming down, and now we're extending our left leg, and we're going up here, and lower. And the more you really press into the floor with your standing leg, the more you really feel it working that glute. And three. And again, initiating from the core, four. Trying to keep a nice flat stomach here, so don't let it stick out or arch the back here. And six. Good. Seven. And eight. Good. Now we go out to the side and slowly bring it in using the inner thigh. And out and close. And three and close. Good. Four and close. Also try not to let the knee on the standing side go out. And coming in. I'm going to say we're on 6 now. Good. 2 more. And last one here. Good. Now from here, we're combining them here. So we go 1, and feel that core, and hips. Good. Press with the standing leg and inner thigh. Good. Lower and open. Good. 3. Open. And 4. Really fight to keep that standing side on the ground. Open. Good. 5. Open. And 6. And open. Good. 7. Keep the core. And last one, again, press into that standing side, press into that floor, and close. Good. Okay, now from here, we're going back to the right side. So we're gonna extend our leg out. Our hands are not gonna be behind our head this time, they're just gonna be out to the sides here. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna press into a glute bridge with one leg, and you're gonna lift this one up to 90 degrees. So keeping nice flat stomach here, core is engaged, really pressing into the ground, and then use your glutes and your core to help you lift. So you press up, so don't arch the back here, keep it, and lower together, and up and lower. Okay, so let's start, and we go 1 and lower. Good. 2 and lower, and 3 and lower, and 4 and lower, and 5 and lower, and 6, lower, and 7, good, last one, 8, and lower. Good, now we're going to switch. So extending the left leg out, now we're lifting with the right, and we go 1 and lower. And really activating that glute. Lift, 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 lift. Good. And then lower, keep the core engaged. And 3. And lower. And this side's so much weaker for me. 4. And lower. And 5. And lower. Good. 6. And lower, 2 more, 7, and lower, last one, 8, and lower. Good. You can bring your legs in, knees into the chest for a little bit. Good. And then from here, we're gonna work our core a little bit. So the hands are gonna go behind the head again, bending both knees here, and all we're gonna do is we're just gonna crunch up and bring knee into the chest and lower. And we're just gonna do that on both sides. Up and lower. Okay? And here we go, starting with the right. And we go 1 and lower, and 2, lower, good. 3 and lower, and 4 and lower, and 5, lower, good. 6, lower, and 7, good. 8, try to keep the core flat. 9, and 10, good. And 11, see if you can come up higher. 12, good. Now we're gonna do that, but we're gonna add on. So we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna go crunch, reach up higher, and hands behind the head, lower. So all you're doing is as you reach up, you hold that position, you reach your arms to first around behind the leg here, and then we go back and lower. Okay, so starting with the right again, and lift, up, hands behind the head, and lower, and lift, reach up, hands behind the head, and good, and 3, lift, and lower, and 4, good, and lower, and 5, lift up, hands behind the head, good, keep going, breathing, and 7, good, and 8, good, 9, breathing, 10, good, and 11, almost there, good, and 12, reach up and lower, good. Okay, now from here, we're gonna be doing more of oblique work a little bit. So what you're gonna do is your hands are behind your head again, and you're just gonna lean back. So we're not having a completely flat back here, but we're not purposely rounding either. So just slightly rounding a little bit. You're gonna bring your leg into attitude devant, and you're gonna twist as you do that, and then you're gonna straighten your leg, and you're gonna go back to neutral. So twisting and straightening, okay? And while you're doing that, you really wanna focus on pressing that heel forward, so you're actually working on your turnout at the same time, okay? And trying to get that knee down. And we're gonna go with the right, just 8 times, and then left 8 times. Okay, so here we go. Breathing in, and exhale, slowly lower back. And we lift the right leg, and we go bend and twist, and straighten. And 2, good, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, good, 7, and 8, increase the turnout, good. Okay, now we're going to the left side. You can shake it out for a second. And here we go, left, hands behind the head, and leaning back. And we go bend and stretch. And 2, good, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, good, last one, 8. Okay, good, and just forward fold over the legs. Good, just holding here for a second, and slowly come up. Okay, and that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye.